I'm speaking with Caleb Eplett, Chief Product Officer at YCharts. Caleb, good to see you.
Thank you, Chris. Great to be here.
Caleb, YCharts recently launched Y. It's a agentic AI solution built into the platform. What exactly is Y, and why do you see it as important?
Yeah, I appreciate the question. Why is exactly what you need it to be? And I realize that might sound a little cliche, but it kind of captures our whole approach to AI at YCharts, which is to make sure we're meeting the advisor wherever they're at in their adoption journey. Why is just the latest example of that. Y can be an autonomous end-to-end agent that can run workflows for you in entirety. It can run tasks autonomously, without you interacting with it. But it can also be a co-pilot that works next to you in our application and helps you get the most out of YCharts and learn how to use new features that you haven't used yet. So when I say it's exactly what it needs to be, if you're an advisor who wants an agent that's going to do everything for you, it can do that. It can be an AI first experience. If you're somebody who's just looking to have a co-pilot to help you get the most out of what you're doing in our application, it can do that as well. As far as why it's important, it's a few things. One is because it's built on a foundation of trust, reliable data, and workflow expertise. So with why there's no black box, any information that you're getting, any reports, proposals that you're generating, those are all happening right in your YCharts account. Every action is traceable, so advisors can use it confidently.
Thank you. Now, what types of tasks can Y do that an advisor normally would have to do manually in several steps?
Yeah, so the answer is unlimited, but I'll give you what I think is a great example. Imagine an advisor getting a proposal ready for a new prospect, right? This is typically a very multi-step manual process. They need to research that prospect's current holdings and understand how they're currently invested. They need to compare their risk tolerance to the risk characteristics of that current portfolio. They need to choose the right model that they're going to recommend or build the right portfolio that they're going to recommend to replace those investments, do a thorough side-by-side comparison, generate some talking points, and then generate a proposal and have visuals that are really going to help explain that story to the prospect. Enter Y, and all the advisor really needs to do is drop that statement into YCharts, submit it to Y, and Y can run everything else. It can find the best model to compare it to. It can give you detailed analytics and risk points of that prospect's current investments. It can create a great side-by-side comparison, comparing those current investments to the investments you're going to recommend, as well as great talking points, and kick out that compliant, friendly proposal so you can go out there and be ready to talk to that prospect and deliver the story. So again, really just helping that advisor spend their time where it's most valuable, delivering the proposal, talking to the client, as opposed to doing all of the data entry and all the legwork to put it together.
Now, how does Y fit into the broader product strategy for Y charts over the coming year?
Yeah, that's a great question. So why chart strategy? We're committed to being a trustworthy, comprehensive advisor workflow machine, essentially, right? So we're going to help advisors do what they do best and spend more time doing that and kind of take the legwork out of everything else. Now, we already do that in our application. We'll continue to do that in our application. We're also going to make sure that if you want agent first experiences, we'll support those in our application so the agent can run those for you. It can run tasks, on demand as well as kind of automate tasks to have things ready for you. We'll also make sure that third party or proprietary applications can use our data and workflows or our data and tools to support those same workflows externally. And then lastly, if you have your own agents and you want to tap into YCharts via MCP servers and access our tools and data that way, we'll support that as well. So just to summarize, really focused on executing on these workflows, but forward looking, however you want to interact with our tools and data, whether that be on our website, via our agent, via your agent, or via a third party where you're building an integration, we'll have everything ready to meet you where you're at in your journey.
Caleb, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, of course, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it.